The second hack, disprove. So the thoughts, they only create the emotions in the body if we believe them. So I need to actively disprove them. I'm probably walking around with all of these unconscious beliefs. Say like no one comes to my ballet recital when I'm 5. And I internalize that as I must not be good enough because I'm just a 5-year-old who's just trying to figure out the world the best she can. And then I'm walking around my 30s and 40s thinking I'm not good enough. I've never deliberately, consciously questioned that belief. So we need to do that. We start saying, what story am I telling about myself, about my life, about my job? And then really, is that true? So I'll give you an example of how we do this. Say like someone comes up to me and they say, Nina, I'm not good enough, okay? So this is how I would disprove that. I would say, well, in this room, I see maybe 40 people, I see these lights, and I see the stage. Show me where good enough is in this room. And does anyone have an idea where good enough might be in this room? Yeah, whenever anyone does that, I can't argue. It's a good, that's the closest we get, okay? But the truth is, it's nowhere. Because it doesn't exist, because it's a concept. It's not reality, okay? So in the US, good enough might be extroversion, right? We prize extroversion here. In Asia, good enough might be introversion. How about women in this century? Good enough might look a certain way. Women in the 1800s might look a completely different way. So what is good enough? It's this arbitrary cultural concept we're all trying to chase and none of us are going to meet because it's always changing, right? There's always these different things we need to be keeping up with. So do we see how that story is not true? It's not true, but how many of us walk around like not even aware of the cultural and conditioning, the program, literally programming that we're walking around with? And when we believe that certain programming, the thoughts, the assumptions, all of this judgments, I would also put in that top box, it's our conditioning that's just causing all these emotions to arise in the body, and then we're controlled by them. So let's become aware of how our body's designed, how thoughts create feelings. When feelings are suppressed, they get stored in the body, and then we can actually transcend that conditioning.